Hey, though. It's the mafia. This shit for all the gangsters, nigga. Real story. Hey. Jugging out the double doors, cuz in the 6'4". Choppers hitting switches on these niggas back in 94. Basketball practice, and after that I'm back to selling dope. When the cops hit the ab, I done made a rack off of my pager though. When the WAP hit my box, I'ma hit them back, I'm on a payphone. My shoebox getting full, I need to go buy me a safe for real. It's treacherous outside, not supposed. What's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? It's the Mafia, man. It's time for that Culture for the Streets, hosted by Mafia and Paint, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ding the notification bell. Don't leave up about the traps you've been serving. We serving every day. That's just what's going on. We got to get right to it, though. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into Nina Boy right now. Nina Boy was growing in the YouTube world. He probably still growing a little bit. I know I stopped watching him because he got less entertaining after the boxing match. But because, you know what I'm saying, I'm not one of them niggas that'll get on here, you feel me, and act like I don't watch other bloggers and other YouTubers, and that's cap. And any nigga that say that shit is cap. That's a cap in the YouTube world. So anyway, he was one of them niggas I watched, like amongst like niggas like Hassan and King AK-47, man. Shout out King AK-47. You know, people like that, academics, and, you know, it's some more people if I, you know, didn't mention some of the ones that's really up there, you know what I'm saying? Because even with the Hassan thing, I fell back from really listening to Hassan like that. Once I seen how he plays his cards when they hit the table, you see what I'm saying? And Nina Boy got like the same effect, because at the end of the day, let me just throw this out there, and this go for any nigga that come from gang culture, gang affiliated, active or not. One thing about this YouTube shit and one thing about the streets, nigga, if you are an active gangbanger, nigga, you ain't on YouTube cutting your YouTube on making content. That's not what live gangbangers do. Now, you can be a gangbanger that's not active. You can be a gang member that's no longer active. But you gotta pick a struggle, though. You gotta pick a struggle. And a lot of these niggas that's on these platforms, they promote this gang shit like they still outside killing, robbing, stealing, doing prison time, rocking out with they homies, niggas sitting in the passenger side of the car while the window rolled down, should I say, nigga. And that's not what's going on. So a lot of these niggas that come from that, that's one thing I can respect about the OG niggas that come from the West Coast. The Melvin Farmers, the Ayatollah Marbs, the, you know what I'm saying? The Big U's, and you know what I'm saying? And niggas like that. It's a lot of niggas over there that you can disagree with certain things about them, but it's certain things about them that's so sturdy, you just gotta respect it. You see what I'm saying? And I respect them dudes because they speak on the culture, they speak on gang history. At the same time, and a lot of times they fought themselves for taking part in all the negativity as far as seeing how it's come today, what came today. They understand the difference between the older generation and the younger generation as well. So, you know, they gonna speak their perspective, they gonna speak their mind about it, but they gonna also understand the youngers, because the youngers still be outside. You see what I'm saying? When the last time you seen a 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22-year-old nigga that's actively outside gangbanging, making blogs? That's just not happening. And Nina Boy was one of them dudes that when I logged in on, cuz he just struck me as a nigga that was doing too much, because for one, you just too hard for TV, man. I know killers and shit too, man. And them niggas barely talk, and when they do, they like humble. So like, what's up with all this loud bullshit? You know what they say about the nigga that's always loud? That nigga's a bitch. And you kind of made yourself look like that when you did the little boxing match with Bosco, and Bosco can't even fucking fight like that, but you went out there and embarrassed yourself engaging in some shit with a nigga that can't even fight. You see what I'm saying?
And then got the nerve to get on here and tell a nigga how you a PI or how nigga shit. Cause outside, nigga, on this blacktop, man, shut the fuck up. Cause I doubt you, nigga, whatever you did in the past, that's the past. But right now, nigga, you don't wear Reebok pumps, nigga. That's all I'm gonna say. You ain't on the blacktop. You're not an active gang member. So, nigga, leave the past in the past unless you still stepping when it's time to step. Shut the fuck up and do your job as a blogger, as a YouTube, because that same persona you throwing out there is the same persona that got you blowing away like mist, man. Because the content drying up, I'm like, bro, your whole situation looks the same, my nigga. Like, who the fuck can't go in there and make their situation look like yours, nigga? I could take one of my daughters and turn their room into what your shit look like in 10 minutes. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, show some growth on these YouTube platforms. Nigga, how's y'all growing as bloggers and platforms? You see what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you've been blogging for a minute now. You should probably be at $100, $200. You see what I'm saying? But you just ain't it, and you killing your character on YouTube with this. I'm an active nigga. You not active, and you can't fight, nigga, and you shape like CeeLo Green, nigga. You low-key killing, you weave right away from what's getting you the bag to entertain fuckery, and the fuckery is smacking you in the face, man. And you can't really recoup off of it because you really don't have nothing. What the fuck do you got going on besides sitting in the car in the alley, some motherfucker weird? Yeah, man, on this blacktop, man, looking all outside, man. Fuck all of that, nigga. Because if you outside and you on your block, nigga, and you secure where you at, nigga, you ain't got to do like, nigga. I understand it's a whole lot of shit going on in Cali, but at the same time, bro, you outside looking more scared than you is a nigga on the blacktop, man. So all I'm saying is, nigga, the I'm hard every day, all day narrative you be giving everybody on this YouTube platform, man. Understand, man, this nigga's on these platforms. I'm pretty sure it's a nigga that then dropped a couple bodies sitting on these platforms telling you about the past and putting content together without trying to be extra gangster. Cause that ain't what these platforms was for. I didn't come in here and cut the YouTube on to be this extra hard gang banging nigga, man. Listen to me, man. Nigga, come from the streets, you should be able to enjoy sitting back, pressing buttons, and getting some money for it, man. When nigga was outside shooting at people, nigga, gang banging, selling work, nigga, everything that come with it, nigga. You should be proud about being able to do something else to succeed at it, nigga. But you niggas is so stuck in y'all egos and think that street shit overweight trying to get up out the street, man. Niggas is hypocrites, man. Everybody want to get out the street till you get out the street, then you want to stay street. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ding the notification bell, nigga. Don't leave about the trap till you been served. And we serving niggas every day, nigga. It's time for that Culture for the Streets hosted by my
started from the bottom, never see the big picture. We finally made it out the mud, so the streets won't kill us. We had to grind so hard.